With Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz, I'm Blake Suniga, and we're thrilled to have you with us. And with a moment here before we get to the tip-off, here are tonight's starting lineups. Safe to say this game will be won or lost on the boards.
Well, it's how these teams control the game and get themselves extra possessions.
Well, not only that, but limiting their opponent's possessions. That'll be a huge key in this one.
Now here is Queen. Here's Agumbawale. Good. First shot, first basket.
Well, Agumbawale can shoot, but she can also drive. She certainly brings a well-rounded skill set to the hardwood.
Vandersloot with it. Queen covering. Pass to Nurse. The shot misses.
You know, typically she has the touch to finish when she's in that tight. Not sure what happened there.
Someone who fits nicely into the rotation. Nurse has a pretty good all-around game.
First team foul.
It's her first trip to the line.
Kia Nurse. 2 shots.
And that one misses. And she's good on the second. Here's Queen. Outside Agumbawale. Pass to Queen. Six on the shot clock. Smith inside. Cardoso on her. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for the three-point play. Going to the line for one. She's getting her first free throw attempt of the game here. And in 2023, Nalissa Smith led the WNBA in defensive rebound percentage.
You know, defensive rebounding, it's not a skill we talk a lot about, but it's so important. You end the defensive possession with the board. And Smith, she's as good as anyone at boxing out, securing the glass.
Reese gets the bucket.
Well-executed possession and a well-controlled shot.
First quarter play with about a minute and a half gone by. Pass to Queen. Vandersloot with the steal. Here we go, one-on-one. And here's Reese. Out to Vandersloot. Cardoso. Outside Atkins. Shot clock at 6. Down low. Reese gets the bucket.
Give an assist there, not for a pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed her up and really just made that layup possible.
Now here is Queen. Outside Agumbawale. That one, no good. Nurse outside. Vandersloot, covered by Carrington. Back to Nurse. Pass to Cardoso. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Kia Nurse. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. And here's Queen. Outside Agumbawale. The three ball. Good on the three-point shot.
Well, whether Enrique is off the dribble, screen, catch and shoot, spotting up, whatever. She hits threes pretty much every way possible.
Now here's Vandersloot. Outside Atkins. To the paint. Cardoso. Well-timed pass and goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Good ball movement. She put that pass in the ideal spot, and I can guarantee you Her teammate appreciated it.
Pass to Queen. Smith, covered by Cardoso. Now here is Queen. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, you just can't give her that kind of position in the post.
When she gets in that good of a position, it's just so hard to stop her.
Here's Reese. Now Cardoso. Vandersloot. Atkins with it. Guarded now by Agungawale. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Nurse. Lets it go from deep. Buries it from three-point range.
Such a solid shooter. Nurse has a quick release, makes her dangerous off the feed.
Now here is Queen. Lets the 3 fly. And that's not going to go. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Sky out in front. They're up by 2. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. A close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And when you consider how the Sky are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Really just the start they wanted to this game. Solid offense through 1.
Not a lot of stalls for them on the offensive end here.
Chicago in the lead. Pass to Allen. Jefferson with it. Allen, covered by Segrist. From deep. That's no good. Misses her first shot of the night. In a league of tall players, 6'7" Tierra McCowan still stands out.
And it's not just about her height, it's about how she uses it. Entering the 2024 season, McCowan has the best career rebounding percentage in league history.
Pass to Reese. Allen. Nice move. Comes out of the gate empty. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Segrist up top. Reese defending. And here's Harris. Now in the scoring column with that deuce. 1 for 2 this game. Here's Chicago now. Pass to Allen. Jefferson. Now it's Reese. Now Allen. Onion Wade, covered by Hines Allen. From outside the arc. Chicago again missing. Harris with it. We're now around 2 minutes into this second quarter. Hines Allen can't get it to go.
2 minutes remaining.
And it's the Sky ball. Nothing offensively from them yet in this second quarter. Well, there's lots of ways you can build a team. What do you think is the best route, Tim?
Well, optimally, you want to draft and develop, but that's tough to do because it's hard to find rookies and second-year players who have a major impact. So you need to have patience if you want to draft and develop.
Yeah, so I like the teams that make smart trades, whether it's taking in picks, cashing in for a star. Asset management is the name of the game.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to McCowan. Harris. Outside Charles. Here's James. There's a screen by McCowan. To the inside. It's stolen by Elizabeth Williams. Takes a step back. Jefferson outside. And she lays it straight in.
These two teams continue to trade punches back and forth like heavyweight fighters.
The momentum swings are impossible to keep track of. The energy in this building just keeps changing.
It's been such a crazy game.
Now here's Charles. Wyatt so far offensively searching for first points of the game. Pass to McCowan. Williams with the steal. Pass break Chicago. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played.
Didn't come away with points, but they'd be happy if every possession ended with that shot.
Inside, McCowan. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron.
Obviously, McCowan's 6'7" size helps her down low, but she also has a little host of ways to beat you in some nice touch.
Jefferson outside. 4 on the clock. There's the triple. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. And that'll do it for the first half. Game tied. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter after the break. The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. One player who's been getting it done is Agunbowale.
Well, guys, what she gives this team is an edge. She lights up an arena when she gets going. In the first half, she had it going.
And she doesn't just give them an edge. She gives them a confidence that they otherwise wouldn't have. And I just see her as a special player that the team loves having around.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break, and we'll see if one can pull away in the third. Pass to Nurse. Reese. Pick by Reese. Now here's Atkins. She's guarded closely. Goes back up. That one doesn't drop. Outside Agunbowale to the middle. Shot's good by Smith.
Agile play by Smith against contact, getting to her shot.
Sky trail. Outside Atkins. Pass to Nurse. Now Cardoso. Sinks that one from the post.
Despite playing a lot off ball as a two-guard, Nurse has developed a solid passing game.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Queen. Now Carrington. Right side Agunbowale. And stolen by Atkins. Nurse, left side. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead.
And given all the success she's had in her career, Ariel Atkins definitely deserves more recognition.
She's a champion, a gold medalist, an all-star, and the first player in WNBA history to make an all-defensive team in each of their first 5 seasons. Put some respect on her name.
That's where the 6-foot frame of Nurse comes in handy. She can take a hit as a taller guard and complete the play.
Now here is Queen. Outside Agunmawale. It's hauled in by Angel Reese. Chicago leading. Vandersloot outside. Atkins up top. Yep, that goes.
And you see the grit of Atkins there. You simply cannot quantify how hard she plays.
And the Wings call time here.
So much excitement around this rookie class, including 6'3" Angel Reese. Good luck keeping her off the boards.
Lots of people excited about Angel Reese. We don't normally see rookies come into the league with an elite skill, but Reese already might be the best rebounder in the entire league. She set a college record with 34 double-doubles in a single season, winning a national title that year as well, back in 2023.
She made that pass to a spot and let her teammate run right into it. That is how you distribute the basketball.
Now here's Vandersloot. She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. The Wings trail. Queen with the ball. Pass to Queen. 5 on the clock. Inside. Charles. And here's Siegrist. Back to McCowan. For the lead. It's rebounded by Vandersloot. And so it's Chicago with it. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Onyenwere.
Dallas foul. James. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Chicago.
She's off on the first.
2 shots.
And the second free throw, good. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Sky out in front, up by 3. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. Pass to James. Good.
The second she got around the pick and shook her man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very well done.
Williams with it. Soft touch off the glass.
Well, to be a forward in the WNBA, you have to score against good D. Williams up to the task.
Pass to James. Now here's Charles. Here's James. To tie it up. And she's good on the 3 ball. It's a tie ball game.
She can be forgotten in their offense sometimes, but the D, you got to keep an eye on her still.
Time called here. The Sky decide to talk it over. Both teams will make substitutions. Here's Vandersloot. Outside Atkins. Vandersloot. Queen covering. Back to Atkins. Rebound, Dallas. Outside, Agumbawale. Outside, Hines Allen. Pass to Carrington. Clock at 6. Agumbawale. Over Nurse. Agumbawale, no good.
A real defensive lapse there. She's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. They're lucky she didn't punish him there.
Now here's Atkins. The tray buries the long-range jumper.
With an unwavering work ethic, Atkins has just about mastered the 3-ball.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And here's Agumbawale. Pass to Carrington. Out to the wing. Queen. Vandersloot defending. Here's Agumbawale. 18 feet away, and she knocks it down.
Just a fearless competitor. It's obvious. Arike Ogunbowale loves taking over during important possessions.
Now here's Atkins. That one, good for 2.
A poised, complete basketball player. Atkins' composure in big moments is that of a veteran.
Here's Agumbawale. To the inside.
Well, still early in her career. Lots of room for Melissa Smith to grow, and that's scary.
First team foul. At the line for the Wings. Melissa Smith. 2 shots.
She drops the first one, and that brings them within 2 here. Both shots good from the stripe. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Outside, Atkins. Pass to Vandersloot. And here's Reese. Atkins, guarded now by Agumbawale. The 19-foot shot. Dallas with the rebound. Screen by Hines Allen. To take the lead. Cans the 3.
That is who you want taking the big shots. Arike Ogunbowale has that it factor, wants the rock in pressure spots.
Now a timeout called by Chicago.
They do have enough time here if they shoot quickly to get the 2 for 1. We'll see if they try it.
Yeah, you know, and I think the key thing, probably what the coach wants to see, is a good shot. It's important they convert here.
Time called here. The Sky decide to talk it over. The 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside, Atkins. Puts it up from 12. That shot, no good. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those seconds away.
Nope, and you've got to foul. It's going to come down to free throws.
Pressure situation.
2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And she hits both free throws. And it's a 4-point ball game.
2-possession game now. Some very important free throws there.
Courtney Vandersloot for 3. Connects! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Now this is what leaders do. When the game's on the line, Vandersloot shows that she can rise to the occasion.
At the line for the wings. Number 5, 2 shots.
Doesn't get the first one to fall. Really trying to focus now on the second. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that will put them up 2. Now here's Atkins. Shoots over Agunbowale. Got it! A huge shot to tie it up. Dallas calls timeout. Time expires, and we're going to overtime, baby! And we've got more exciting basketball action coming your way right after the break. Well, if you're just joining us, the intensity has heated up in this one as we've watched this one go to overtime. Here's Vandersloot. Now Atkins. Tough question here for you guys. Who is the best shooter in the league?
Well, I'm going to go with the easy answer. Sabrina Ionescu led the league in threes made last year and shot it at 45%. I mean, we're talking about volume. We're talking about efficiency. 45%. That was third best in the league.
I second that. Plus, at 2024 NBA All-Star Weekend, the Walnut Creek Wonder almost beat Steph in that three-point shootout.
Right now, Agunbowale is doing whatever she wants. And if you're the defense, that is a big problem.
Atkins with it. To the paint. Cardoso. The lead pass was put in just the right spot to produce the layup.
Great ball movement from Ariel Atkins, showing a willingness to get her teammates involved.
Outside Agunbowale. Tries again. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Strong rebounding, and she gets the easy putback as a result.
And here's Atkins. Down low. Cardoso. Alyssa Smith grabs the miss. And it's the Wings ball. 2-point game. Now here's Agunbowale. Defended by Atkins. Left side, Hines Allen. There's the foul, and it's going to go on Angel Reese. That's foul number 2 for her. Now here's Agunbowale. Defended by Atkins. 6 to shoot. Screened by Hines Allen. Agunbowale from long range. Chicago with the rebound. Now a timeout called by Chicago.
They can go for the 3 to win or 2 to tie. What's your choice in this situation?
Well, Tim, I don't think you set that decision in stone in this timeout. You see how things play out, but you're looking for the best shot no matter which it is.
That's a good point. First good shot I'd take.
Chicago with the ball, trailing by 2. Now here's Atkins to take the lead. Buries the triple. Wow! And the Wings call time here.
Now, they've got enough time to get a good shot. It has to be quick, but it doesn't have to be a key. You can still catch, turn, and shoot. They've got one shot at it. Obviously, it's a make or break situation.
For the win! Oh, nailed it!
Yeah,
That's the end of the game.
I don't believe my eyes. How in the world can the game end on a shot like that?
I've seen a lot, but now I've seen it all, guys, and nothing's going to top that.
Boy,
And so it's Dallas who scraped by with the win. They had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came together for them in the overtime.
you know, they didn't probably anticipate a close one down the wire in regulation, but they picked it up a notch, and I thought this overtime period was outstanding. This win has got to feel very satisfying.
So that's going to do it for this one, folks.